What's up guys, today we're going to be showing you how to install a rear vented windshield on this Polaris RZR Turbo R. So let's get right to it. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is confirm fitment on our machine. So we've went ahead and done this. You need to do this at this time. Once you've done it, you're gonna remove the protective film from both sides of your windshield. So now we're gonna grab our side panel of our windshield here. It's gonna install just like this. We're gonna have to grab our brackets out of our kit. And we're gonna need to remove the protective film from both sides of our side panel here. So what I like to do is take one of my brackets, lay it just like so, start my hardware down through the bracket. And this is just the short Allens in the kit. That's all the hardware in the kit other than 2 long Allens. Just want to make sure you have your sealing washer on. I like to get the hardware started in the bracket first, and then I attach my side panel of my windshield. And we're not fully tightening anything just yet. Everything's just going to be hand started. So here we used our medium length bracket. Here we're going to use our longest bracket. Same hardware for all of them. So just get them started. Grab our short bracket. Now we're ready to attach our side panel to our bracketry here. Take the panel, lay it on here just like so. I like to start one of my bolts on the far edge, and same thing back here on this edge. Then we're just going to go through, get all our hardware installed, and then we can fully tighten it. Now we're just going to repeat the same steps on this side. So now we're going to take our bulb seal. You want to make sure that you orient your windshield the same way that we have ours oriented. We have the vent facing towards us. We're going to start applying our bulb seal right here on this edge, and we want to make sure that the seal portion is facing up. And we're going to run it all the way around. Back to this point here, and then cut off the excess. Once you get to this point here, you want to cut off your excess. Now we're going to start right here on this edge and apply the bulb seal. You want to make sure that it's facing down like this, so it's going to face the opposite direction of the seal that we just installed. We're gonna start here, run it all the way across, cut off the excess here. Then once we get to this point here, we can just cut off our excess. Now we're going to grab this bracket here, get our last bit of hardware, drop our hardware through, and start it. We'll want to sit it on the windshield, just like so. Now what you're going to do before you go to install the windshield to the machine is loosen your rear roof hardware if you have one. If not, don't worry about it. So now we're going to grab our windshield and get it installed to the machine. All right, so we have our windshield in a position here where it's going to stay for the time being. We're going to need to go inside the machine and remove 2 T40 Torx. The Torx will be located here as well as here. We'll just want to keep these T40 Torx handy because we will be utilizing them to fasten the windshield to the machine. So now what we're doing here is we're getting the windshield in place. Just trying to get it slid into position. That's pretty close right there. We're going to take our heavy duty straps, slide them through the windshield, and then we're going to go around the tube of the cage. We're not going to fully fasten these just yet. We're just kind of getting everything installed. And we may, like I said, we may have to adjust the windshield around a little bit and get it in the perfect position. We're going to fully tighten all of our straps. Now we're going to get back inside the machine. Now we're going to reinstall the previously removed T40 Torx. What I like to do, stick my hand through the vent, pull the windshield down as tight as I can get it, and fully tighten my T40. Once we have these tightened, we're just going to fully tighten our 2 bolts that go through our bracket, and that's it. So once you've went through, fully tightened your hardware, reinstalled your roof hardware, that's all there is to it to install SuperATV's rear vented windshield on this Polaris RZR Turbo R. Be sure to check the description below to pick yours up today. And while you're there, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.